Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and I got the idea of talking about this topic from watching The Role of Two on Star Wars Theory's YouTube channel yesterday. It was a live stream, and in this live stream, there Star Wars Theory and the other guy from Collider was talking about when was the last time Ahsoka going to see Anakin? Like, what would be the proper send off? Cause oh yeah, and spoiler alert for season 7 for those of you who has not seen the last 2 episodes of the Clone Wars or seen Rebels. The last time in the Clone Wars so far that we got Anakin and Ahsoka to see each other was in episode 9 of season 7. And it was like shortly after Anakin gave Ashoka her lightsabers with blue blades besides the green ones, and he was rushing off to save the Chancellor. Ahsoka knew about the Jedi Council wanting Anakin to spy on the Chancellor, and because of Obi-Wan told her in the last episode, and he wanted her to check up on him. And so she had every intention of checking up on Anakin after the Siege of Mandalore, after she caught Maul and the Siege of Mandalore was done. Which, spoiler alert, again, if you've seen the last episode, then you'll see that she was successful in capturing Darth Maul. So is there a chance to see Anakin and Ahsoka talking to each other again? No, I don't think so. And here's why. If this actually comes from Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka in the whole when Ezra was in the ship, I think it's called the Ghost or the Twilight. I think it's called the Ghost. She was watching a recording of Anakin training some of the younglings in the Jedi Temple. And Ezra comes into the room. Ezra asks who is that, and so Ahsoka told Ezra a little bit about Anakin, and how Anakin was her master, and she was complimenting him, and this was of course before Ahsoka knew that Anakin had turned into Darth Vader. Even though there were signs, I guess, unlike the last episode of Mandalorian of the Clone Wars, that Ahsoka clearly didn't see that. Oh shit! Like I'm surprised she didn't look back at it then, saying, "Oh shit, that Sith Lord could be Anakin." I mean, or maybe she thought of that possibility. I don't know, but if you guys want me to, I'll make another video about how I feel if Ahsoka ever suspected that Anakin was Vader, even a bit before that whole Jedi Temple thing where she had that vision where Anakin said, "Oh, Ahsoka, why did you leave? You were selfish. Didn't know what I'd become." And then the image of Anakin turns into Darth Vader. If you guys want me to do a video of if I think Ahsoka suspected that Anakin was Vader before that incident, then I'll make a video of it. How, my views on it, but in this conversation that I'm referencing with like Ahsoka had with Ezra when she was informing Ezra on who Anakin was, being her master. She did say the last time she saw Anakin was when he rushed off to save the Chancellor. So Rebels already confirmed that the last time Ahsoka saw Anakin and Ahsoka saw each other in the Clone Wars was when it was towards the very end. It was towards the very end of the Clone Wars, because rescuing the Chancellor was towards the very end of the Clone Wars. Ahsoka, it was like when, like I said, when Anakin rushed to save the Chancellor, and we seen that already in the Clone Wars, in not season 9, episode 10, but episode 9, like Old Friends Not Forgotten episode. And so, do I think Ahsoka will do like the hologram call thing to Anakin? I think she's planning to, but I don't think she will get the chance, because it will ruin continuity from what she said in Rebels, and it wouldn't really make much sense in the terms of storytelling. Like, in terms of like Revenge of the Sith, because then if Ahsoka somehow contacts Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, that could raise two questions. One, why did she say that the last time she saw Anakin was when uh he he rushed to save the Chancellor? Maybe she felt like, okay, maybe he was like to the dark side if she bumps into him after the whole the last time we saw Anakin and Ahsoka meeting, but I doubt that will happen. Or and this will also raise the question: why didn't Anakin ever mention Ahsoka or him having an apprentice in Revenge of the Sith then? Because this season of the Clone Wars, especially the last two episodes, takes place during Revenge of the Sith. So, seeing how the season 7 of the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith stories ties in with each other, having Ahsoka, and I don't know, maybe Anakin wouldn't tell like anyone else, because especially like the Jedi, because he has trouble determining on who he can trust. And you can kind of see in the Revenge of the Sith movie that he has trouble determining who he can trust. Because the Jedi Council first allowed Anakin a seat on the council, but denied him the rank of Master, which was a burn. Which I think that the Jedi Council should have never put Anakin on the Jedi Council to begin with if they weren't going to make him Master, because that was completely unfair of them to do. And 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 they asked Anakin to spy. They used Obi-Wan to ask Anakin to spy on the Chancellor, which was one of his closest friends. Was, yeah, Palpatine turned out to be a total dick. Sorry for my friends, but he turned out to be a total dick. Watch the Revenge of the Sith, the original trilogy, and Rise of Skywalker. You'll see what I mean by Palpatine turning out to be a total dick. But at that time, Anakin trusted Palpatine the most, and what the Council really did was asking someone who already had a difficult time trusting them and pushed him even further to the dark side and stuff like that. And again, that could be a whole. The last thing I say could be a topic for another time as well, for me to go in more in depth with. So, do I think Ahsoka will contact Anakin like Obi-Wan wants her to? No. Even though I think she does have the intention of contacting Anakin. That part I don't doubt. But in terms of asking, in terms of actually contacting him, no. Guess it was already set in, like, by Rebels, who's had its series finale in 2014, I believe. 2014 or 2016, I forget. Where Ahsoka did say the last time she saw Anakin was him right before he rushed off to save the Chancellor. So, even though I would love to see Anakin and Ahsoka talk at least one last time before the Clone Wars series ends, I have serious doubt that that will happen. And basing it off that one statement Ahsoka said in Rebels. But, so yeah, that's where I stand on it. And I will put the link to the live stream for like of the Rule of Two for on from like that. But I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to put a link to Star Wars, the video I'm referring to, that on Star Wars Theory's channel, like a link. Can't word it right. I'm going to put a link to the live stream that Star Wars Theory had, where I got the idea of this topic from, in the pinned comment below. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, long story short, Anakin and I don't personally believe Anakin and Ahsoka will be able to will contact each other in the remaining episodes of the Clone Wars season 7. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Ahsoka will contact Anakin again? Uh, let me know in the comment section below. May the Force be with us all. Love you all. Be kind to one another. Stay safe out there. Love you all. And have a wonderful day.